it is September favorites time, and I'm absolutely astounded by that, of course, because the time just flies. So anyway, this September has been wonderful. I went on a fantastic trip with my husband. We also celebrated our 29th anniversary, which is amazing. So yeah, it's been a very, very good month. It has been very, very hot outside, however, which is strange for this time of year where I live. But you know what? It's cooled down a little bit today. I've got my jacket on. It's all good. So fall is happening and I love fall. Football season has started. Love football. So I'm happy. Here are the things that I reached for the most and have been loving the most or discovered in the month of September. I have shoes, makeup, skincare, just all sorts of things. So let's just jump right in. It has been so blasted hot outside. It's been in the 90s here, which is just crazy. But this time of year, you kind of want to bring in the flannels. You kind of want to bring in at least the plaids, the more, the jackets, the booties, that kind of thing to wear with your jeans. You just want to look fall, whether it feels fall or not. And these shoes have been a lifesaver. When I want to look kind of dressed up a little bit more than usual, cute, these shoes by Paul Green, I am loving these babies. They have been perfect for this type of situation where you want to look like you're sort of wearing a bootie, but yet you've got these open bits here, which not only look really cute on the foot, you've got the open toe here. This is a very, very comfortable shoe. I absolutely love Paul Green. It's got an easy zip type of a way to get in the shoe. So comfortable, so easy to wear. They blend, they go with everything, and what a perfect thing, because it looks like kind of like you're wearing a boot, but you've still got your toes and some skin, so it's a perfect transition shoe is basically what I'm trying to say. And that has gotten more use this time of year than I can imagine, any other time, because this is just perfect for the fall, in my opinion. Loving that shoe. So there's that. This is the second time I filmed a monthly favorites. I did August and September, in which I completely forgot to talk about an item that I have been loving for the longest time. And I did it again. I just filmed and I sat down to edit and I realized that, oh my gosh, again, I forgot to talk about my CLUSE watch. So this watch I have been loving so much. It is the La Boheme. It is by CLUSE. It is the silver mesh. I don't know how much of this you can see. But anyway, I am so loving this watch. I will definitely link it. I think you can only find it on the CLUSE website now. I originally got this from Nordstrom, but I don't think they have them anymore there. But I'm loving it, and a lot of you have been asking. So I meant to talk about it again, this favorites, and it slipped my mind because I'm wearing it. Anyway, just want to share that. CLUSE watch, loving every second of it. I have started using a new face cream, and I stuck it back in the box here. It's the Estee Lauder Resilience Lift, and I'm really enjoying it. I like trying new things. I've been a big fan of Colleen Rothschild, different face products that I really, really enjoy, and Strivectin has been another company that I've really enjoyed a lot of their face products. But I have tried, oh gosh, I didn't even bring it down here. I will put a picture in here somewhere because I did not bring that down. I had like a sample type of a size and loved it so much that I purchased the big one. The wand itself on it just has a real cooling effect when you put it across there, and it's beautiful. I love that stuff. So that is a huge, huge favorite this month. Loving it. But while I was online looking at that's Estee Lauder, by the way, I saw this and I wanted to try it also. And it is the Resilience Lift, like I said, firming, sculpting face and neck cream. And it has an SPF of 15 in it, which, so anytime you add SPF to something, I'm pretty happy because I do try to keep sun and freckles and whatnot off of my face. I have fingerprints all over it, but because, I use this. But what I'm trying to do, once you've reached a certain birthday, you start to feel like you just sort of, you remember when you used to look like this? Any of you with me on that? And things are just start to sag down a little. You start getting more of this thing, and you just sort of like, everyone does this. You look in the mirror and you go, oh, what would I look like that? What would I look like if everyone does that. But anyway, I'm not gonna go under the knife anytime soon, but I thought I would at least try a firming, sculpting face and neck cream. Well, I've been using this probably for the last 3 weeks. So not the full month of September, but darn close. And I do feel, I feel like it's done something, or it's working, or I don't know, but I'm really enjoying it. I like the weight, the lightweight feel of the cream itself. It's just a real, I don't know, it's just emollient, but it's not too thick, and it just blends right into the skin, and you don't really feel a tightening effect. Like I don't feel things, you know, sucking up and tight necessarily, but I think over time it builds up the collagen or something to the effect that it does seem to make a difference. So I'm really enjoying it. I will get through the rest of this container and make my final decisions on whether I will repurchase, and if I do, I'll let you know. So that's another favorite. Speaking of moisturizing and so forth, something that I have recently discovered, it's a bit of a Life's Little Luxuries kind of a product, but it's by Emile Cordon, and it is their Cashmere-On lip pots. And this one is my favorite. I tried the rose also, but they're just beautiful little vintage inspired type of little pots, lip pots. Let me see if you can even get that to focus. They come in many different, I want to say flavors, that's not what I mean, scents. They're all have a sweetness to them if you do lick your lips a little bit, but they're just emollient. They're made very pure, no problematic ingredients in them at all. They're just so moisturizing. They feel so good. There's just something decadent about using the pot itself and just like going in there and just, you know, putting it on your lips. Oh, love it. So what I've discovered that I love the most about this one, by the way, is in number 29 Doreen. It is neroli and lemon leaves, and there's another, what does it say? I was thinking it just says neroli and lemon leaves. But I'm loving this one because it has that lemony kind of a flavor or scent and a little bit of sweetness, so it's really nice. I've been enjoying this one a lot. But what I've done with it mostly, and what I've decided that it works really well for me, it's kind of I don't carry this with me in my purse, although you could, but it's kind of my morning and night sort of a decadent little treat. So I sit down in the morning after my shower, I'm getting ready to do my face, before I put on any face creams or whatever, I will just dip in here, put that all over my lips. And then I put on my face creams and do all that kind of stuff, so I'm all prepped for makeup. And at that point, and sometimes after my makeup even, I will then take one of my, you know, my beloved microfiber cloths that I talk about all the time. I love these things. I love these things. Anyway, I will take one of my microfiber cloths after that's been on my lips for a little bit in the morning, and I'll just scrub. You just like wipe on my lips. It takes away any dead skin. It just completely exfoliates my lips beautifully. They don't feel rough or dry afterwards at all. They're just soft and perfect, and there's no weird pieces or anything. I just take care of all that, and then I go on with my makeup, and it's all good, and I'm nourished for the day. Like I say, they're a little bit of a luxury because they're not exactly inexpensive. I want to say it's $42 for this pot, something to that effect. And I'll be honest, this one was sent to me, but I have purchased one other since then because they are that good, and they are just like a little luxury that just feel good. They're pretty amazing, really. They're nice. I've even used it as cuticle oil or cuticle nourishing, and it works well for that too. Anyway, there's that. Not sponsored in any way, not paid to talk about it, nothing, but I do really enjoy it. Speaking of these cloths, as you know, or maybe you don't if you're fairly new to my channel, I pretty much have one of these cloths, at least one, in almost every room of my house. I have one in every car. They work for absolutely everything. But one of the other things that I've been using them for lately is I've been trying some different makeup removal creams, like where you just sort of like the oils that break up the makeup. Generally the type that you don't use water with, you just on your makeup face, you use the different product, you smear it all around and it breaks up your makeup, and then you need to rinse that off. Those things, when I use those and I've got all the stuff smeared off and you know, it's just an absolute mess, I wet one of these in my sink, and I just wipe it all off with this and the extra exfoliating with the microfiber, and I just really get around the eyes. Oh my gosh, every speck of makeup is completely off. Soft, soft, soft to the face, really gets you so clean. Loving these for that. So that's, I guess, another favorite because I've been using it as a lip exfoliation with this and as a makeup taker-offer with those. I gotta stop with the hands, don't I? A makeup taker-offer, it's not a word, when I wash my face with those type of makeup breakup oils. Okay, speaking of breaking up and making up, okay. Speaking of makeup breakup, let's talk makeup. The things that I have been loving this month and reaching for a lot is I've forayed finally into the world of VISEART. and I tried this palette first, was the first one that I chose. And I got this one because these are not colors that I found in, 83,000 other palettes that I own. And I tend to really like cool tones, and I've never seen this one really talked about. So I thought, well, this will be the first one I try. I'm loving it. These shadows really do stand up to the hype. I'm just telling you they do. They are beautiful. They're highly pigmented, but not so much that it's hard to work with. Sometimes if it's very highly pigmented, you just like get this spot of dark color, but these blend like a dream. Just beautiful. And they don't blend into each other, they just blend with each other. It's just beautiful. You can still see the differences in colors that you put on your eyes. Loving these. And this row specifically down here is a perfect everyday kind of a thing. And that's kind of what I usually do when I reach for this palette. I do an everyday look with this, and then I'll throw in a color around the edges. I've even used this a little bit, as a kind of a little bit of a liner just to add a little pop of blue there. But I'm really enjoying these. And because I really like this VISEART palette, I thought I would try this little one because it brings in more of the browns. It's a smaller, less expensive palette. It's very cute and small for travel. I can always save the boxes until I show you guys. But it's a beautiful little thing. I mean, tiny, look at this, size of a credit card basically, but it packs a punch. These are the colors. On the top, they are matte. On the bottom, they are a little bit of a sheen to them, a little shimmer. Beautiful colors you can do so much with, and I think these are really cute for fall. I really like these tones for fall. I used these today, actually. I used all of these up here and popped a little bit of this color right there for a little bit of shine. Like this one a lot. And this is the, I believe, Cool Mattes. Yes, Cool Mattes. Perfect, loving those. Something that of course I had to try, and because I'm addicted to lip products, I had to try the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Universal Lip Luminizer. And it's the one color she has, and the idea behind it is it's universal. It would go with, pretty much every skin tone and just work with a lot of looks. And it truly does. I'm liking it. It's not gloppy in any way. It's not sticky in any way. It's just a real nice large doe foot applicator. And it's a pretty, pretty color. It's just a universally nice, glossy tone. So, really enjoying this by Fenty Beauty. Okay, I have 3 lip products that I've been reaching for nonstop. And with all 3 of these lip products, I have been using this. This is the MAC Lip Pencil in WHIRL. And to me, this is just the perfect color to go under any and all of the lip colors, especially the ones that I'm wearing lately, because I'm going into more of the, I want to say more like rusty, there's a little bit of peach tone to them, a little darker, basically what I have on now. This color goes beautifully under all of those. So let's see here. Let's get an idea of what that looks like. And then you can sort of sheer it out a little bit if you don't really want that big, that dark of a lip. And it stays on your lip forever. So once your other lipstick that you put on top has worn down, this stays, stays, stays. So I fill in my entire lips with this first. And then these are the 3 that I put over it. And you'll see that they're different enough in color, yet this works perfectly under all of them. The one that I've been reaching so much for lately is the Estee Lauder Discreet. I know I've talked about this one before. It's just a beautiful, beautiful nude. Just a simple, simple color, but it's beautiful. Just a beautiful tone. Like this one a lot on my lips. You can imagine. Discreet, it works great with that one. With my Tom Ford, I got a new Tom Ford, first one I've ever tried in Pink Dusk. Now this has more of a pink tone, and as you know, the WHIRL doesn't have that much of a pink tone. It's more of a rustier tone, but they work beautifully together. And this is the Tom Ford Pink Dusk. And let's just put that on there, and you'll see what I mean. They go well enough. It's perfect. So when one of them is, when the WHIRL is underneath, this looks beautiful on top, and then if this starts to wear away at all, I still have the WHIRL and it works great. This is my other favorite. It's the Bite Liquefied Lip in Chutney. Beautiful color. This is more in the mauvey, burgundy-ish type of a look, but light, It's just more of a, it's hard to explain. But anyway, let me show you this one. Again, works beautifully with the WHIRL underneath, especially if I haven't sheared out the whirl underneath. Okay, there's whirl next to it. So as you can see, they're all different colors, but this whirl works beautifully under all of them. So I'm all about the whirl. MAC lip pencil in whirl. And other than my new iPhone 8, I had a 6, and I went, and it was a 6 regular, and you know, the regular size, and I decided to go to the 8 Plus. I thought about it and thought about it. Do I want to wait for the X? Do I want to wait for the X? And it was kind of a tough decision, but I decided no, I was gonna just go ahead and get the 8, and I'm really liking it. So I got it in a plus. It's just I'm getting used to the fact that it's so much bigger, and it is quite a bit heavier than what I'm used to, but I'm getting more used to it, and now I'm loving it. So very happy with this so far. The camera is astounding, absolutely amazing. So if nothing else, it's worth that alone, just to have an extra camera. So anyway, thank you so, so much. I hope your September was wonderful. Okay, look at that. See what these cloths do? I'm telling you, I just naturally reach for them all the time. It just, seriously, takes it right off, anything, right off. It's amazing. And I will throw this right in the wash and it'll come out looking exactly like this again. Love them. Anyway, have a fantastic October. I love October, so I'm really excited. I'm excited for it to get cooler outside. I hope your September was great, and I will talk to you guys again real soon. Thank you. Bye.